Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another DIY tutorial by Lily the Swan. On today's episode we are going to be making a balloon garland using modeling balloons. Yes, these are those stretchy balloons that you see. They're sometimes called 260s or 160Qs. I will show you what they look like later on in the video. For today's garland we are going to be using Tuftex Fog 11" and 5 inches, and also Sempertex Pastel Matte Pink 12 inches, and Sempertex Pastel Matte Yellow in 12 inches as well. It's a very small garland, so we're just using a few quads of each color. As always, you can use your electric pump if you have one. If you're looking for a good one, there are links down below to our Amazon store which have a few good pumps. They are worth investment, especially if you have parties quite regularly. Alternatively, you can also use a hand pump if you want. I would definitely recommend the dual action pump, which pumps air on both inward and outward strokes. You get this in most of our balloon garland kits, so if you are trying to get a garland for a party that's coming up, do shop one of our kits that come with everything you need at lilytheswan.com. Said earlier, we're going to be using modeling balloons with today's construction. Modeling balloons come in different colors and different sizes. They are usually defined or identified by their diameters and their lengths. So like your 160Qs, that simply means that the balloon measures 1 inch wide and it's 60 inches long, and like 260Qs are 2 inches wide and 60 inches long. You also have 350s, 646, 321, and so on. There's many more sizes, but today we are just going to be using the 160Qs by Sempertex in crystal clear. So when we prep our modeling balloons, we like to take out all the air from inside the balloon. You can simply do this by pressing all the air out and then tying one end to ensure that there is no air coming back in. So as you can see the difference on the screen with all the air out and without the air out. And the reason we do this is to stop you having air bubbles in your 160Q as you construct your garland. You could also simply cut the other end of the balloon. I like to use modeling balloons because they're very stretchy and help with the shaping of your garland. So for today's construction, we're going to be using one of our mount wall hooks. Again, links to this can be found in an Amazon store linked below. I have used some painter's tape on the wall as I do not want it to damage my paint. I've used a cocktail stick just to put the modeling balloon through, and this is what I will be securing my garland to. So just tie a loop, make a loop, and so you'll be able to just put your balloon through that loop to secure it to the wall. Occasion, I've only used one hook as it's a very small garland, but you can use as many hooks as you want to secure your garland into place. So using your modeling balloons, you want to tie a loop onto your first quad or cluster, and just pull that modeling balloon in place, and this is what we're going to be using to construct our garland. So putting your next quad, again using the same techniques as you use if you're using fishing line, just loop that to secure it around the second cord. If you are new to making garlands, please do watch our balloons lingo videos and our other tutorials just to understand the technique of adding new cords onto the garland. And it's as simple as that. So you just add a new cord and loop it around the new cord to secure it to your already existing garland. Once you run out of that part of the modeling balloon, that string as you would say, again it's very simple. Just take another modeling balloon, take out the air, tie it to the existing one, and continue creating your garland. Once your garland is completed, again just using the same techniques as you was using fishing line, loop that around your garland to ensure it's secure and it's not going anywhere. Now again, just place that loop over your garland to secure it onto the wall. So just place that over any balloon in your garland. Placed it onto the wall. You can arrange certain clusters or certain cords in your garland just to ensure it's sitting right. Like I said, this is a bit flimsy as I've only used one hook to secure it to the wall, but you could use multiple. Again, if your cord or a cord does become loose, as you would see this one's gonna fall down now, you can simply take another modeling balloon to secure it back into the cord, into the garland, sorry. So as you see, a cord fell out because I did not secure it properly when I started constructing the garland. But as you can see, you can reach into your garland, pull out that 160Q and tie your cord back into your garland. Now, as always, time to add in some fillers to give the garland a bit of texture and a bit of volume as well. So using modeling balloons again, I'm just going to loop that over my little mini cord, and I can then either tie that straight into the garland or add a second pair to the other end of the 160Q, so that I'm able to simply loop this over a balloon that's already in my garland. I always recommend using at least more than one wall hook to secure your garland. As you can see, mine is very, very flimsy, but like I said, it was very late and very hot when I was filming this video, so I did not have my hooks around me, and I just couldn't be bothered really to put in a second wall hook. But obviously, if this was for a client or if it's for a party, I would strongly recommend you use more than one wall hook, as this will ensure your garland is in place and will not be as flimsy as my garland is, and it would stay secured to wherever you want it to be. at different intervals. Make sure you step back and look at your garland to ensure everything is placed where you want it to be. I wasn't quite happy with that little filler in the middle. It just didn't go with yellow, and I didn't have yellow 5-inch balloons, so I couldn't add those instead. So I decided to make a gold filled balloon and put that in the garland instead. If you want to see videos on how to do this, do let me know in the comments below, and I would make a video specifically on that. Another way to clean your garland is actually using your pump. So with most pumps like this, there's a setting where it just blows air out. So usually you could put that on, and that just gets rid of all the dust that the garland has picked up while you were making, and you can blow that away. And there you have it. That's how you make a garland. Very simple, very easy. Again, if you're interested, we do have kits that come with everything you need. We're currently only shipping to the UK and the US, but we'll be shipping to other countries hopefully very soon. But please do visit our website, lilytheswan.com, to get your garland. Thanks for hanging with us, guys, and do stay subscribed if you're not subscribed, to be notified when we post our next video. Until then, see you later. Bye.